Bonjour à tous et bienvenue dans l'épisode 4 de Batman The Telltale Series. Donc épisode 4 qui va nous permettre de commencer l'épisode 2 des 5 épisodes que propose le jeu. Donc souvenez-vous, on avait eu une sacrée relation avec Falconet qui, soi-disant, nous avait dit que notre famille, donc la famille de Bruce, avait été les pires gangsters de Gotham quand il était jeune. Mais bon, ça reste Falconet, donc on n'est pas sûr de ça, et donc je pense que Bruce va devoir enquêter sur sa famille pour savoir si vraiment ils ont été des gangsters ou pas du tout. Du coup, c'est parti, on va commencer sans plus attendre.
Only you now, Master Bruce.
Primary 58.
I thought I might find you here. The news was upsetting for both of us. But you should see this. I know you come here for solitude, Bruce. More allegations about his ties to the underworld. This isn't going away. It's all so public and messy.
Tell me all of this is a lie.
I wish I could. There are no angels in Gotham, Bruce. Maybe there never were. I've been dreading this day for nearly 2 decades. I hoped it would never come.
Forget the papers. I want to hear it from you.
The truth is, they were billionaires, Bruce. You can't amass that kind of wealth without making certain moral compromises. It's just not possible. That kind of money taints you.
J'ai gardé leur secret.
You kept their secrets for them.
I'm trying to help you understand.
Then try harder!
Hill greased the wheels of politics. Falcone was the muscle. Thomas legitimized the whole enterprise with his name. Your father, Hamilton Hill, and Falcone, they were partners. Nothing happened in Gotham without them knowing.
Ouais, c'est pire que ce qu'on pensait finalement. Il est vraiment bien appliqué finalement.
Working with Falcone and Hill. I expected a regular accounting, not a pact with the devil.
Your father was a good man in many ways, but this was his undoing. I want you to know, I had my suitcases ready. I couldn't stand to be around your father anymore. But then, they were killed, and you were all alone. And I just couldn't walk out the door. Everything I did, everything I've ever done, was out of love for you. I hope you can forgive me.
On voit chez famille, c'est quand même le poteau Alfred.
How could I hold this against you? You're all I've got, Alfred.
Thank you. I won't let you down again.
Il l'a fait pour nous protéger, faut comprendre.
This is the first time I've been back here since that night. When the police called me to collect you, I thought they'd finally arrested your father. I couldn't believe a low-life thug like Joe Chill would have the audacity to rob and kill Thomas Wayne. He was simply too well known. Too big. Yet, there it was.
Je sais pas, qu'est-ce que je peux prendre? Il est devenu imprudent? Oui, il est devenu
He
imprudent.
got careless. Criminals always do.
You always said it was a simple mugging. In 20 years, you've never wavered from that story.
I can recall every moment of that night in vivid detail. But maybe that's wrong.
Sometimes we block out things we don't want to face.
Maybe there was some detail I overlooked.
Ah, c'est parti, on va pouvoir enquêter. Voilà. Désolé pour la petite coupure. J'étais pas placé, j'étais pas mis en clavier anglais. Du coup, ça va être compliqué pour moi de diriger.
I want him standing here, right now.
And what would the Batman do with his own parents' killer? The possibilities are frightening.
Bah, en vrai, on lui demanderait pourquoi il a fait ça, parce que il les a tués sans raison, on dirait.
I'd only want to ask him one question. Why? My parents could have given him anything. Why would he just shoot them?
He was stabbed to death in prison. No one mourns for Joe Chill, Bruce.
Ensuite, on a quoi d'autre? Les graffitis, c'est un traquenard, à chaque fois on se fait avoir sur le niveau parc. Tous les graffitis qu'on a fait, finalement ça sert à rien. On va quand même regarder, mais à mon avis, ça va rien servir à nouveau. Ah si, cette fois-ci ça marche, il y a quelque chose avec.
He just wanted to protect us.
He thought he was invincible. Sadly, he was mistaken.
En vrai, on aurait aimé que le pire soit honnête.
Oh, it's just too bad he wasn't honest as well.
He had his flaws, yes. But you more than anyone should be able to appreciate that he was a complicated man.
Ensuite, on a quoi d'autre? On avait quoi d'autre? On n'a pas les choses sur la droite. On peut parler à Alfred. Pour l'instant, on va pas récupérer tout ce truc. Mais cinéma, regardez. J'espère qu'on va pas se balader du coup là-bas. Si j'ai raté un dialogue avec Alfred, je serais un peu déçu.
I love that movie. Saw it countless times at that theater. How long did it play there?
Only when you wanted to see it, Bruce. Your mother arranged the special screenings personally.
I never knew that. She was always so good to me.
Il se mettait bien, Bruce, quand il était gamin. Un film à sa disposition, genre. Ça serait super bien quoi.
Where exactly does the memory end?
D'ailleurs, dites-moi dans les commentaires quel est votre film préféré, tiens, j'ai envie de savoir.
You don't have to do this. And the gunfires.
And after that? There are considerable gaps in that recollection.
Maybe. Do I really want to know?
Oups, ok. Ah d'accord, on doit se déplacer pour trouver nos mémoires, nos souvenirs. Il y a quoi d'autre à faire? Ok.
Stay back! Take whatever you want! Nothing personal, just business. He told me you had it coming. You don't have to do this. Don't Falcone. He's making a mistake.
Bruce, are you all right?
It wasn't a mugging. They were assassinated. And Carmine Falcone knows why.
Oh, il y en a un qui va se faire tabasser là. Oh, il y en a un qui va se faire tabasser par contre, on n'a pas fini de s'occuper de lui. Ok, donc maintenant on sait que c'était pas un meurtre genre comme ça. C'était vraiment un assassinat prémédité. Apparemment par Falcone. On va voir ce qu'il vient de nous dire. Apparemment il est emprisonné dans Speedy, ce qui est logique du coup. Vu qu'on l'avait arrêté à l'épisode précédent. On retrouve
Getting you in to see Falcone like
là,
this?
justement.
I don't have to tell you how many rules we're breaking. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm always here for you, but this could land us both in hot water. I pulled all the strings I had with the lieutenant. This better not come back to bite us.
Bon, on n'aura pas besoin de savoir.
Relax, Harv. No one needs to know. We'll be out of here in no time.
Oh, relax, he says. As if Bruce Wayne won't turn every head in the building. The last time we brushed shoulders with Falcone, the press made us pay.
Ouais.
At
J'aurais pas dû
least
serrer la
tell me
main.
what this is about. Look, I'm all for blind support.
C'est personnel, hein.
I should at least know what I'm getting myself
Pour
into.
l'instant,
This is a
on ne peut pas les
personal
dire pour
matter,
l'instant.
Harvey.
Fine, fine, don't tell me. But I hope none of this comes back to bite us. I don't want headlines taking away from my debate with Hill.
Gentlemen, we finally put Falcone in his cage. Now, thanks to the information you gave me, Bruce, he won't ever get out.
Whoa, I'm sorry. Information? What information?
Oh, well, I assumed you knew. I was going to contact your office first thing.
Bon, là on peut le dire, je pense. Sinon il va être en mode doute.
I gave
on
him
ne dit
some
rien.
evidence against Falcone.
More like a catalog of his entire criminal empire. It's a case that'll put Falcone away for life.
Is that a fact?
It's the reason I said yes to this unorthodox request.
Nice job bringing in Falcone. Yeah, that son of a bitch better not get off again.
He's not getting off the hook, Renee. Not this time.
Mr. Wayne, Sergeant Renee Montoya. I just wanted to say, some of us police support you, despite what the media is saying.
Thanks, Sergeant.
Alors pour elle, je sais pas si vous avez reconnu, mais c'est possiblement la future Robin, l'assistante de Batman. Enfin, je tente peut-être, hein, mais on verra ça dans les épisodes à l'avenir. Bah, on a la chance de la voir, hein, Batman.
Whoever he is behind that mask, I say Gotham's lucky to have him.
Yeah, it's great to know he's out there watching over the city.
All right, Falcone's inside. You say what you gotta say. We'll be out here.
Ok, donc là, il va y avoir de sacrés choix. Bon, faut pas se tromper dans les questions qu'on va lui poser. Ça y est, l'épisode 2 démarre officiellement. De la série de Telltale. Ah oui, il est dans le mal en fait. On l'a bien tabassé. Les enfants d'Arkham, très bien.
The hell? Bruce Wayne? You must have some clout. My own wife can't get in to see me. Good thing I'll be out of here in a week.
Eh ben écoute, faut qu'on parle mon gars.
We need to talk, Falcone.
You weren't so eager the last time we met. But then, I knew you'd come around. Especially after the press got their teeth into you. You're your father's son. Yeah, that's right. Tommy and I were close. More than friends. More like cousins.
Dites-moi ce que vous savez.
Going back decades.
Did you have something to do with his death?
Ah, so that's what this is really about, eh? The pop digging up a 20-year-old killer.
2 killings, and they were never forgotten.
You and me, we're practically family. I thought you'd have figured that out by now. I tried to get through to you at Dent's party.
Comment ça, nous formons une famille
You showed me the door.
Je ne connaissais pas. C'est juste un partenariat qui a fait que le père de Bruce.
Tell me a
C'est pas
story
une famille, le gars.
about a big, happy family.
There it is. Now I got you hooked. Your father, Hill, and me, we ran this city. Still do. God damn this pain. Can't think through it. Morphine's on the side there. Be a good boy and help Uncle Carmine out, huh?
Déjà, t'es pas mon oncle, gros. Tu vas te calmer. Est-ce qu'on est sympa, est-ce qu'on n'est pas sympa? Pour l'instant, on a toujours été sympa avec Bruce. Allez. J'espère que je fais pas une erreur en fait, c'est ça.
40 years I keep my veins clean of any of that gunk. But you never forget the tender kiss. It'd be so easy to give me the whole vial, wouldn't it? Enough there to put an old dog down forever. Of course, you'd never know the whole story. How much of your parents do you have in you? What kind of son did
Non,
Thomas
on va pas le
make?
tuer, vous need de donner des
I need
infos.
you coherent, or you would be gone already.
Oh, there it is. That Wayne streak. Much better, kid. Thank you. Gesture like that reminds me of your mother. Your father may have been the doctor, but Martha, she had the human touch. Think you got more of her in you, tell the truth.
Don't talk
There's a
about my
kindness
mother
in
là.
You care about people. Even mean old bastards like me.
Don't you dare talk about my mother.
And why not, kid? I got nothing but good things to say about her. She was the only one that ever had a hold on your father.
Until you hired an assassin to kill them both.
What, you really think I hired Chill? Sure. I worked with Joe Chill from time to time. Put a button on someone, he'd take him out. But I never ordered that hit on your parents.
So who did?
You can't trust anyone in Gotham. Least of all those you call friend. Your parents learned that.
Quoi? What?
They're waiting for you in hell.
Oh là, what the fuck, qu'est-ce qu'elle fait là? Oh. Elle nous fait quoi là? Eh, calme-toi!
Put the weapon down!
The bastard had to die.
What the
Get
fuck?
here! Stand down! Get a doctor! Secure this floor! No one
Eh
gets in
merde.
or out!
On n'aura pas toutes nos réponses.
Go!
Qu'est-ce qu'elle a foutu? Il s'est passé quoi là? Elle a une sorte de substance bleue autour de sa bouche, c'est assez chelou. Qu'est-ce qu'elle nous a fait?
We are in deep shit. I bought us some time, but not much. Word's gonna get out, sooner or later. Why would she do something like this? We had Gotham's biggest crime.
Non, elle était pas dans
in
son
our
état normal, hein,
grasp.
clairement. Elle a pas été pillée non plus.
This
Ça aurait
close,
su-
we were this close.
Elle était pas dans son
I
état
don't
normal, ça se voyait.
know. I hardly recognized her when she burst in. She was so different from the woman we met in the hall.
It's a disgrace. Another officer gone rogue.
Just doesn't make any sense. She'd never do anything to hurt the department.
Falcone's case meant justice for 1,000 unnamed victims. And now it is a PR disaster. How can I run against corruption when our own cops are redecorating the precinct with their prisoners' brains? Listen, we gotta get out in front of this. We gotta spin it as best we can. Issue a statement saying that we have the shooter in custody.
On va d'abord voir les faits
Details are still
avant
coming in.
de
We're
supposer des
investigating.
trucs.
The usual.
Slow down, Harvey. We need the facts first.
The simple fact is she walked in and shot him.
Then we need the complex facts, like how and why.
Voilà. Comme une vraie enquête. Les preuves, ensuite les suppositions, les hypothèses.
Christ.
I can delay them for a little while, but we still need answers.
Tell me if she says anything. I have to know why she did this.
Alfred, Falcone's been murdered.
Good God.
I'm looking into it, but I'll need access to the back computer for anything I find.
Connection secured.
Alfred, I'm gonna try and confirm some suspicions of mine.
Ok. On peut enquêter sur le portable avec le portable là. La peau. Je n'ai assez de recevoir ce genre d'appel de ta part. What?
Her veins. still visible beneath her skin.
Ah ouais. Elle a trouvé à se prendre une substance, je sais pas ce que c'est, mais... Qui l'a complètement... Ah, elle a pris une piqûre.
Fresh injection site. That doesn't look like blood.
Ah, c'est une substance hallucinogène, un truc comme ça.
Alfred, I think I found the substance. Analyze and forward me the result.
Hop. On envoie ça à Fred.
I'll be in touch as soon as I have the results.
Where am I? Mr. Wayne? What's going on?
Ouais, ça se voit qu'elle est perdue, elle essaie de
Oh, but I
piquer.
got this awful
Oui,
feeling
moi, ce qu'elle se
something
rappelle.
terrible happened.
Sergeant, you have to think. What do you remember?
Oh, God. Falcone. I was hoping it wasn't real.
I believe you were drugged, Sergeant.
It would explain a lot. Listen, you have to believe me. I talked big about hurting thugs like Falcone, but I would never betray the lieutenant. Everything is so foggy. I remember a sharp pain.
There's an injection site on your neck.
Then it just felt light, like I could do whatever I wanted. No guilt, no consequence. There was a voice in my ear insisting Falcone was gonna get off. And all I knew was that I had to stop that. I had to, no matter what. The reasons why
Avez-vous vu quelqu'un? Est-ce que ce soit
they
sûr
were a
d'avoir vu
million
quelqu'un?
miles away.
Did you see a face? Could you ID a suspect?
I don't
Ah,
think
merde.
so.
You must remember some detail. Try.
I remember a hand on my arm, guiding me like a parent with a child. The voice, it was saying something about revolution.
Cobblepot said something similar.
Ah, Oswald serait impliqué alors. Ah, peut-être, hein.
I'm so sorry, Lieutenant. I've let you down.
We stalled Falcone's lawyers for now, but they'll be back. How is she? Did she tell you anything?
Yeah, don't worry about that now.
On veut dire qu'on a trouvé des speakers déjà pour
I
commencer.
found evidence that she was drugged. A fresh injection site on her neck.
I was out of my mind, Lieutenant. Please believe me.
Hey, I do. Of course I do. Hey, get forensics in here. Now!
She remembers a voice saying something about revolution.
That's not much to go on.
Now, if you're bringing forensics in, let's get Bruce out.
Alfred, I gotta get back to the manor. I've got a lead on whoever's behind this.
Bruce!
Ah, Mickey, salut. Notre journaliste préférée.
My friends in the GCPD have been telling
On est un
stories.
peu pressé,
about some kind of
Vicky.
lockdown?
On doit régler un petit souci, une petite enquête.
I'm sorry, Vicky. I don't have time.
Don't brush me off.
Bah, c'est ce qu'on fait un
Word
peu
is there were
malheureusement.
shots fired near where Falcone was being held. Know anything about that? I mean, you
Mais elle est au
must have
courant,
been
mais
back there when
elle est
it
au courant de
happened.
tout. Comment elle a appris ça, genre? D'où elle a appris ça? Genre, elle était au
Where
GCPD
did
au même
you get
moment
that?
ou...
So it's true?
No, I didn't say that.
Word is you turned over enough dirt on Falcone to put him in Blackgate prison for life. A day after he showed up at your house. And now you're here. You can't afford to be associated with another scandal. I can keep your name out of whatever we print, but you need to give me something I can use. Who fired the shots? A cop? I can tell by the way you're brushing me off that's something.
Bon, moi je lui fais confiance depuis le début en
Give
vrai.
me something to run with.
Ça nous discrédite un peu si jamais on...
A police sergeant.
On évite de se faire accuser, à tort.
Wait, Sergeant Montoya.
You didn't get this from me.
Voilà. Donc du coup, je pense qu'on va devoir partir enquêter sur Oswald là, voir ce qu'il nous a fait là pour injecter ce produit au sergent. Et puis on verra ce que ça donne. Ah, la patte mobile Ferrari là, magnifique toujours. Alors,
Either Cobblepot drugged Montoya himself or someone else is using his revolutionary rhetoric. Either way, I need to find him. Let's put our drones in the air and start a search. I'll run a trace on his cell. In the meantime, we have to find out what we can do about this drug.
The computer's been analyzing the chemicals from Montoya's bloodstream.
Throw that up on the monitor. The residue I scanned on Montoya is similar to the nerve agent I found at the docks.
Ah, les mêmes que sur les clés, ok.
Let's see what we got.
It's ironic that Falcone died at the hands of someone drugged with his chemicals. Who'd have guessed that's how he'd meet his maker? Prone in his sickbed, surrounded by police who were ordered
Bah,
to
ça n'était pas sa justice, hein, de base, il aurait dû être traduit
Murder at
justice
the
en
hands of
prisonnier et compagnie.
Montoya. That's not justice.
Whoever did this was judge, jury, and executioner. No one should act as all
Ouais, je suis
three.
d'accord, Alfred.
I hope he told you something before he was killed.
Concentrons-nous
What did
sur
you
les
learn
preuves.
Let's just focus on the task at hand.
Fair enough, Master Bruce. But if you learned something about your parents' murder, I deserve to know.
It wasn't Falcone who called the hit.
Yes, well, I suppose that makes sense. Your father, Hill, and Falcone would have balanced each other out.
Computers pinpointed reference points on the two compounds.
Ok, alors on va enquêter sur du coup, les échantillons. Échantillons des docks, on va regarder.
The
déjà
men
pour
at the
commencer.
docks were doused with the base chemicals. The reaction was messy. They were out of control.
Ok. Ensuite, échantillon de contrôle de Montoya, on va regarder
This
ça nouveau.
refined drug is like a weapon. It only took a small injection to strip Montoya of her moral filters and make her act on her base impulses.
Un peu comme le flic des docks hein, qui avait griffé le
Both
malfrat là.
compounds seem stable, but they're quick to fall apart. Whoever processed it knew what they were doing.
What could the creators of such a drug possibly have in mind? Fighting your wars is one thing, but
Cette drogue elle pourrait
drugging
plonger la
others
vie
to
au cas où
fight
un
them
signe
for
méta à tout le
you.
monde, ça pourrait être un carnage.
With this drug, they can exploit anyone's baser impulses, the things they would otherwise control.
Your drones are in position to triangulate Cobblepot's location.
Alors le drone, on va l'utiliser. Ah, on peut pas l'utiliser. Si. On va utiliser le premier drone pour commencer. On va scanner la zone. Ah. On était proche. Ah, on y était. On y était. On y était ici. Hein. Là, on est trop loin. On va scanner ici. Ok, on va utiliser le drone. Eh, Cobblepot, ouais, si vous savez pas, c'est le pingouin dans Batman. Non, rien par ici de particulier. Dans le quartier en bas, est-ce qu'il y a quelque chose? Non, c'était plus au nord. Voilà, parfait. Ah, c'est peut-être ses griffes. À mon avis, il parle de Catwoman. Et on va utiliser le dernier drone ici. Alors. Ouais, à mon avis, c'est le quartier qui leur évidemment, comme par hasard, fait son douter. C'est bien la voix de Cobblepot, hein, par contre. Ok. Skyline Club, ok. Il serait donc là-bas.
The Skyline Club. Jesus, didn't even wait for Falcone's body to get cold, did you, Oz?
Going to speak with him, Bruce?
Bruce Wayne already tried talking with Cobblepot. It's time he met the Batman.
Ah, on va pouvoir enfiler le costume. Mais ça, du coup, on le fera dans le prochain épisode. On va s'arrêter là, du coup, pour cet épisode. N'oubliez pas On va attendre un petit peu que les signes qui se fassent et on s'arrêtera. Parce que je crois que ça va pas s'arrêter tout de suite. Ok, si, ça s'arrête tout de suite. Parfait. On va pouvoir du coup s'arrêter là pour cet épisode 4 de Batman The Telltale Series. Et puis on se retrouve pour l'épisode 5 très vite. À bientôt.